Hey everybody, welcome back to Space Quest 6. When last we left off, Roger hurt this poor woman's back, and now he's got this personal grooming device. Ugh. Ugh.
Yuck! It's the hair you pulled from Nigel's personal grooming assistant. Let's look at it together and see what we can see, okay?
Okay, it looks like a fish that's slowly starting to rot. Yuck. What's this?
It's that Lard Master's keyring.
Keyring. Yeah, well, whatever. Let's put this sucker on the data doohickey.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wilco. The sequencer is for use by trained personnel only. Obviously, you don't fit that description. I'm afraid I can't allow you to use it.
Come on, Jebba, be a pal. Who'll know?
That guy there.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wilco. It's a StarCon regulation.
Oh, come on. Guess we're gonna have to beg.
Jeez, Jebba. Who's gonna know? Let me try this one thing. I'll be out of your way. No one will find out.
Not even this guy who's walking around observing everything.
I don't know, Mr. Wilco. I'm not one to break regulations. I really don't think it's a good idea.
Aww.
I swear, it'll only take a minute. We're out in the middle of nowhere. No one will find out. And I'll tell you what. Anytime you want it, one free plunge job.
Yeah, what is
What do you say?
Oh, for cleaning out the toilet.
Well, I don't know.
He's giving.
It'll only take a minute or two, really. Come on, Jebba, be a pal.
Be a buddy, be an amigo.
Well, okay, but just this once. If anyone finds out I'm sunk,
No, you're
then I'll
not.
come looking for you to take it out on. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
No problem. I'll be done in a flash.
And this guy who's been standing right there won't hear or see anything.
I really don't know why I'm doing this.
Because we're awesome. Alright, let's do this. Alright, put this thing here. Scan it. Ugh. It's squirming. Sequence?
Don't pick at it, you'll only...
Clone?
Don't touch that. We don't know where...
Alright, imprint the data card. Thank you.
It feels slightly gritty.
Did I take it? Good.
This is the program card you got from sickbay.
Well, what's it do? How do I make it do?
It's a scale. No, you can't weigh yourself.
Aww.
It's a cabinet.
Well, let's look in the cabinet. There could be cool stuff in the cabinet. What did I just take? No, seriously, what did I just take?
It's a bottle of morphine.
Morphin? Well, shoot that shit right up.
It would appear that merging those two
Aw.
items... It's a medibunk. This is where all ill or injured crew members are treated. It's also where they bring all the guys in the red shirts, or what's left of them, after they've suffered their inevitable calamities. That's an interesting idea.
What do we have here?
Many things rest on the center console. Most of them are merely non-functional screen dressing. Pretty cool looking, eh?
Indeed. What's this?
It's a case of something you don't care about.
What if I do care about it? You don't know me. Who's this guy?
Apparently the doctor is way busy as he completely ignores you.
Like that never happens to Roger.
It's soft yet firm.
Can I take the hair back? I feel bad leaving it here.
It's the DNA sequencer scanning.
Oh, whatevs.
Neat. I've always wanted to try one of these on the compost.
Try one of what? What are you talking about? Oh, you're gonna do that without my permission. This is the DNA pattern of Nigel Rancid. File closed. That's curious. Why's the file closed? Who closed it? I want it open.
Oh, hi, Stellar. I hope your back's feeling better.
They just finished treating me, and it is starting to feel better. However, I was told to lay off rescuing people for a while, especially you. So, did you have any luck?
A little.
I got some information from the sample I ran through the
And
DNA
by information, you
sequencer.
mean a name.
When I tried it, all I got was a name. All it said after that was that the file is closed. I wonder why that is.
Because the file was closed.
I don't know for sure, Roger, but it seems a bit suspicious. When a file is marked like that, there's usually a very good reason. Most frequently, it indicates the file is closed for intelligence purposes, or it's legally sealed by some judicial body.
Roger has no idea what you're talking about now.
In the case of those tubs of guts that grabbed you, I'd have to say it's not a government agency directly behind it. Sounds more like someone with access from the outside to a friend or two inside. A more paranoid person might say this smells way wrong.
How paranoid are you?
Then again, when did you last change your socks?
Silence up there!
If the files are sealed, then we have nothing to go on.
So cry.
True. The only thing I can think of is that they may be accessible by jacking into cyberspace.
Jacking.
I've never done it, but I know it can be done.
Jacking.
So I guess this means you won't be trying it first. I mean, I'd love to try it, but I can't since we don't know how.
Well, you'd need a jack.
Well, actually, I read it can be done with the help of a cyber jack and headset and a cyberspace jack interface module. The article said there are several things to access out there and that there's a vast library of files to browse.
Oh, good.
It said that the Information Superhighway project is a little behind schedule, but that there are some operative areas. Other than that, I don't have a clue as to how we can gain any information about them.
I wish I thought before I could
So you
say.
think this cyberspace thing could work?
Yes. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's what she's saying.
Well, I can only tell you what I've read. Navigating it takes a little patience, but I think it's the only option you have. I don't know if you'll locate a cyberjack and headset. Because of the delays in the project, they've become more like collector's items than marketable, functionable products.
I think I know where we can get those.
We do have cyberjack modules built into the compost.
Compost.
That's true. Of course, we won't know anyway without the jack.
That's true. That's true.
That bites. I wonder where we could find one of those.
Hand gestures.
I wish I knew, Roger. There must be some place.
Any ideas, narrator?
Attention! We are now orbiting the Delta Berxilon 5 colony as requested by StarCon. Most of you know your assignments as they have been broadcast to your composts. Please represent StarCon properly. Kielbasa, out.
Kielbasa in.
You better get moving since you don't know yet what your assignment is. I have some checking around to do. We'll talk later.
Okie dokie.
Thanks, Stellar. I'll see you soon. Maybe we can work in that dinner.
What? Pay it? Are you serious? Roger, we just went over this. Welcome to Roger's room. Good God.
This table is supposed to be used for paperwork and gracious dining.
Not happening here.
Since you do neither, you've found it makes a great place to stash all this junk you've collected over the years. Hey, here's that pack of matches you stole from the Eulance Flats bar when you returned to Space Quest 1 during the time travel sequence in Space Quest 4.
Cool. Can I have it?
You've long since used up all the matches in this book. The cover is lying around as a souvenir.
Oh. What's this?
It's your life savings. You won't need that buckazoid on board. Save it. Put it towards your education. Wow, it's your official employment rejection letter from Sierra Online at the end of Space Quest 3.
What's it say?
It just says, not a chance. And it's signed by Ken Williams.
Cool.
Wow, You won't need it. It's reminding you of your inadequacy just fine where it is. Hey, it's the Pocket Pal terminal you filched from an abandoned land speeder on Xenon during Space Quest 4.
Well, 12, actually.
The Pocket Pal will be of no use to you whatsoever. It's AC, and the ship is DC.
Which leaves you thunderstruck.
Wow, it's the old translating gadget you used to communicate with the subterranean alien back on the planet Corona in Space Quest 1.
It's shaped a bit...
Too bad they don't make those little dilithium watch batteries anymore.
It's shaped a bit differently than I remember, but then again, I played the VGA version.
Don't bother with it. The batteries are dead, and there's no alien language here to translate.
Alright, what else we got?
Ooh, it's your old Autobucks card from your shopping spree at the Galaxy Galleria after you saved the latex babes from that hideous sea slug in Space Quest 4. It's expired, unfortunately, but then you don't need much money aboard the deep ship.
Oh, that and it's...
Besides, people would talk if they saw you dressed
Yes.
that way again.
That's what I was going to say.
Say it's the old hint book you found in the bargain bin at the software store in Space Quest 4.
10.
Looky, it's your old Labion Terror Beast mating whistle from Space Quest 2.
Memories!
You won't be needing the whistle. Do you see any Labion Terror Beasts around here? No? Then there's no need to blow it. You can curse at the rejection letter all you like, but the decision has already been made. This table is supposed to be... It's a discarded cigar stub from the Galaxy Galleria in Space Quest 4. That cigar butt is a piece of your history. You would no sooner carry it around than you would your golden mop.
Alright, then let's take a puff.
Don't put that cigar butt in your mouth. You know where this one has been.
Yeah, I do.
Whoa, it's the star generator remote control you found aboard the Sarian ship during Space Quest 1.
Cool!
Unless there happens to be a star generator in the immediate vicinity, this remote won't be of any use to you whatsoever. And there isn't, so there won't.
Darn.
You won't need that hint book. You've already won Space Quest 4, haven't you?
Presumably.
This table is supposed to... Since... Ooh, it's your own...
Oh, yeah, that.
Besides, people would... You won't need to take the Autobucks card. Here on the Deep Ship 86, there's no need for money. Everything's free.
Yay!
It's kind of like a Royal Caribbean cruise, only without the aerobics classes. You had tickets to see Quasar live in concrete with Beatrice.
Yeah? How'd that go?
That was before you got busted back down to janitor and assigned to this dad-blasted floating heck hole of a mother-talking spaceship.
Oh, I see we're being censored.
A note, this game has scrupulously avoided any rough language that would result in having to be rated as an adults-only computer or video game by the Game Censorship Board of the U.S. Senate Subcommittee.
Well, that explains a lot.
No, there's nothing behind the poster. As these things are wont to do, it acts like you said nothing at all.
Darn.
These controls open and close the closet, perform passive handprint IDs to prevent unauthorized entry, monitor its humidity, and scan for moths.
That's cool, man.
You never learned how to work these controls. That's why you keep everything that should be in the closet scattered around the room.
Well, that and you're lazy.
This is a Beetlejuice clamoring hagfish fern. You've tried everything you could think of to get it back to health.
Which includes...
Unfortunately, all you could think of to do was to stand over it and say, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Showtime.
You think about plucking one of the dead brown leaves from the dead brown plant, but that would just be adding insult to injury. It's way too late to save this plant by talking to it.
You never know until you try. That's enough, Roger.
It's a medical reference of janitor-specific ailments, diseases of the genitalia. Now's no time to catch up on your reading. Your quarters are cozy and intimate, yet spacious.
Because you don't own much.
That's one of the advantages of living in a converted cargo hold. You've been meaning to do this laundry for several months. Now it's permanently stuck to the floor. Picking up your clothes? Damn it, Roger, you're a janitor, not a responsible adult.
Pick yourselves up and put yourselves away.
Immediately.
You're terribly offended that they do not reply. Your utterances fall. These are your boots. Wait a second, you're already wearing your boots.
Wait, what?
Leave them where they are. They're positioned just right for making it appear as though you simply dissolved into your bed.
Yeah, but you need a shirt.
They would make a very effective weapon against any foe. Unfortunately, you can't bear to pick them up and be that close to them for any length of time. By now, they're probably stiffer than Mr. Spock.
Well, that has a double meaning nowadays, doesn't it?
Stop lingering with the lingerie, put a sock in it, and get moving.
Because, you know, he's dead now. That's tragic, really.
Your words cause That's odd, you don't remember having a second pair of pants? Maybe you've got an evil twin from a parallel universe walking around the ship naked. You're perfectly comfortable in the pair of pants you're already wearing.
Put them on your head.
Thanks. You're a real load of pants.
What?
Wait a minute. Where have I heard something like that before?
The death screen from Space Quest 4? Once again, you've been a real pant load?
Why do all these starships come with shimmery sheets? What's so futuristic and wonderful about shimmery sheets?
I like shimmery sheets.
They wake you up at night. They're cold and slippery. And the worst thing is getting up every morning with sequins imprinted all over your face. What's up with that? We didn't make this game just so you could crawl into bed and go back to sleep. Be productive.
Roger doesn't do productive.
Now's no time for pillow talk. It's a picture entitled Rocket Ship to the Moon.
But that's a plane.
Now, if you could only figure out what the heck a moon is.
We've been to one.
There's nothing behind the picture. And just to clear this up right now, there's nothing under the carpet, beneath the bed, inside the closet, behind the dresser, or inside the garbage can. You're thinking of that other game from that other company.
No, I'm pretty sure that was from Sierra.
Are cozy and that's one of the advantages. This lovely kryptonite mood lamp casts a cool glow over the room.
And slowly gives you cancer. Come on, it happened to Lex Luthor.
Since the lamp is the main source of illumination in your room, you decide to leave it on. Your attempt at light conversation fails.
I should hit you.
Ah, your old Xenon Army
Ooh.
knife from Space Quest 1, in which you destroyed the powerful star generator which had fallen into the hands of the evil kleptomaniac Sarians. Leave it alone, it's not a toy. Besides, you'd probably cut yourself.
But it's
Like last time.
extremely dull.
Ah, memories. This really helped out in Space Quest 1. I just don't understand why it cuts me better than it does other things.
You're very soft and squishy.
This poor dresser hasn't worked right since they hauled it on board.
What?
Wait, were you looking at yourself or at the bureau? Well, same message either way. This poor dresser has... Wait! Well, it feels slightly...
Alright, what is this?
You saw this detailed diecast model of an early StarCon Solar Scout in Milky Way today, StarCon's in-flight magazine. It seemed like a great investment at the time. Don't pick it up. You've already broken it several times. Now the port stabilizer flange is out of configuration by 5.2%, which could result in a warp core breach.
It doesn't actually fly, man.
Now you've done it. You've really done it. Your words cause You glance in the mirror.
Yeah?
For a moment, you can almost see a silk-clad brunette overacting in a stone tower. The surface of the mirror feels cold and hard, like glass, yet you can see yourself in it. Strange.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Why don't you look into that facing thing?
I don't get it.
Your quarters are cozy. That's one of...
I know I'm wasting a lot of time in here, but there's so many things to look at. Memories, I tell you.
Holy cow! It's your Golden Mop Award for your feats of daring do in Space Quest 1.
Daring do.
That mop is a piece of your history. You would no sooner carry it around than you would your cigar butt.
Once upon a time, you really meant something to me. You were a symbol of my bravery, of my importance to StarCon. Now you're just a constant reminder of the glory that once was mine.
It never will be again.
Roger just pawn in chess game of StarCon.
Your quarters are cozy and... That's one of the advantages. Your kitchen is in here, complete with garbage disposal, solid waste regenerator, and cockroaches.
Really?
Feels clean for once. You would offer to play hide-and-seek with the cockroaches, but you are always it.
And they're so hard to find.
Your kitchen is in here, complete. It's a 4-socket recursive current subspace grounded socket, devoid of any cords, plugs, or pins.
What? Alright, let's save and see if we can mess around. I get the feeling this might actually kill me, so let's just find out. Yeah, I was right.
You pick strange methods of getting a charge out of life.
I know.
It's speechless. You've got a Quattro-Zebby portable quartz heater set up in here. Sure, go ahead, grab that red-hot spike of quartz so it'll fuse your hand permanently to the heater. You have apparently mistaken your space heater for some other space heater that gives a damn.
Yeah, those are rare, those. Alright, let's create a new save. I said create a new save. And I will see you guys next time when we will check out this thing and see what our assignment is. I am the Blues 32. This is Space Quest 6 in a room full of memories. TTFN, ta-ta for now.